Hi, thanks for joining a new video. Today, we have first impressions of the Honor Magic 5.6. Let's begin. This is the latest folding Honor phone. Interestingly, it's been just 6 months since the last generation was launched, so it seems like they're moving quickly. However, we do see significant advancements in various technical areas. Before I proceed, I must mention that its availability in Mexico or other Latin American regions hasn't been announced yet, but we'll have to wait for that information. For now, let's get to know it better, as the design is undoubtedly the first thing that stands out. They've reached a profile of 8.75mm, making it quite slim. For reference, it's thinner than the Galaxy Z Fold 7, at least theoretically. It feels comfortable in hand, similar to a traditional device. It keeps the same folding style with the screen inside, but Honor claims it has an ultra-resistant body. However, before we delve into more details about its durability, it's quite intriguing that it maintains this octagonal camera frame. This frame now showcases really nice jewelry-like texture details. Additionally, on the hinge plate, we can observe some fascinating aesthetic elements. So, it appears to be a very well-crafted and meticulously cared-for device. In fact, the red color features an intriguing velvet finish that offers a soft touch. The other colors are also smooth to the touch, making them equally pleasing to the eye. However, as I mentioned, the most fascinating aspect is its durability. Honor guarantees that this is the first foldable device with IP68 and IP69 certification, ensuring complete resistance to both water and dust. Because we had not yet seen a fully dust-resistant foldable device, so Honor appears to have achieved a significant breakthrough here. Additionally, it features a hinge that they have named 2800 megapascal super steel. During their presentation, Honor mentioned that this level of steel strength is twice as strong as the A-pillar of a Tesla car, and they guarantee 5 lakh folding cycles. In fact, here in their presentation, they also showed how it is able to charge directly a massive bulk, so they use this tool. In the areas that bear all this weight, they remain undamaged at any point. Honor asserts that it is now 10 times more resistant to falls and 15 times more resistant to scratches than before on your screen, indicating significant improvement. Moreover, when discussing the screen, we're referring to an external display size of 652 inches, which is noteworthy. That in the internal part we find 7.95 inches, retaining a similar design, let's say, to what we have already seen in other foldable. Both panels are LTPO2 with 120 Hz, but they stand out in brightness. The external screen reaches 6000 nits and the internal 5000 nits, making them extremely bright. Another interesting point is their new ultra-thin glass technology, reducing the fold mark by 44%, making it almost imperceptible. This time, they added, the device is equipped with a silicon nitride coating to minimize reflections. According to the brand's official figures, the reflectivity is merely 1.5%, and indeed this is quite noticeable. In these events, there's often artificial lighting behind, reflecting poorly on screens, and this device has worked very well. In the sound section, of course, we will find a stereo configuration. Like almost all foldables, it arrives with 2 front cameras, although in this case, they share the same configuration of 20 megapixels with an aperture of f2.22. This applies both to the external front camera and the internal front camera. On the back, we find this octagonal module where we will have the 50 megapixel ultra-wide camera featuring an f2.2 aperture, then the 50 megapixel camera with f1.6 aperture and optical stabilization as the main camera, and finally a 64 megapixel telephoto camera with half-inch sensor f2.5 aperture and optical stabilization, achieving 3x optical zoom. All of this comes with Honor's image engine, which is designed to enhance sharpness, improve portraits, and boost color quality. In this segment, you're looking at some quick examples that we captured around here. The truth is that the results are quite striking. It appears that the processing Honor applies to its photographs has significantly improved. You can notice a good level of detail from various distances. Of course, here we're just conducting a very basic test, but honestly, the results appear quite impressive. By the way, greetings to Mr. Pablo helping us from Barcelona. We are still unable to gather all this information completely. However, let's transition to discussing video recording capabilities. The front camera, mind you, is limited to 4K resolution at 30 frames per second. Unfortunately, 60 frames per second recording isn't possible here. I believe this is an area where the folding design still compromises a bit. Nonetheless, at least with the rear camera system, we can achieve 4K resolution at 60 frames per second. It even allows us to switch seamlessly between the different lenses with this setup. However, the zoom capability is rather limited, reaching only up to 15x. So, while in photography we observe a significantly extended zoom range, in video recording it does not appear to be as extensive. Let's move on now to talk about battery and charging, because I think this is where Honor has done something spectacular. They introduced the fifth generation of the silicon carbon batteries with a silicon content, with a 25% silicon content, and that's why they've managed to cram a capacity of 6,660 milliamp hours into a body. That's pretty much. This is actually surprising. In fact, during the demonstrations they conducted at the Mobile World Congress, they showed how they are capable of creating a battery that is the size of a letter. Clearly, the battery in the Honor Magic 5.6 is thicker than a letter. However, they have shown just how significantly their technology has progressed. We are looking at the largest battery we have seen so far in a foldable device. During the presentation, they even highlighted that it surpasses the autonomy of both the iPad Air and the MacBook Air, according to TUV certifications. We need to test this battery. It impresses in numbers, but let's hope it doesn't disappoint in use. Regarding charging, we'll find 80 watts wireless, 66 watts wireless. But it strikes me that it even has reverse wireless charging, something really very good considering the thickness of this foldable device. Inside we will find Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, a really brutal processor that will surely be very powerful. Honor has integrated a vapor chamber cooling system we will have to buy. We'll test it to see how well it performs over time, as it's a thin device with many parts and components that often have issues in foldable formats. Regarding the topic of heating, we will conduct tests once we have this device available in our studio. Keep in mind that these are just initial impressions for now, and we plan to do a more comprehensive review later on. For now, we've come to the conclusion of this video. If you enjoyed it, you know you can show your support, and we'll catch up with you next time.